我個名係馮海威，我係溫哥華長大嘅。我媽咪爹哋50年前喺香港移民咗過嚟。我今日嚟咧就係想反對105奇化街嘅呢個計求。對唔住，我而家就要轉一轉台，大家唐人街嘅公公婆婆，我希望你會有人幫你翻譯。My name is Justin Fung. I acknowledge that today I'm speaking on the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. I'm part of a citizens group called Housing Action for Local Taxpayers. I'm speaking both for myself and on behalf of HALT. We oppose 105 Keefer's development application. My parents came here in the late 60s from Hong Kong and have lived here ever since. It was through my weekly trips into Chinatown as a child that allowed me to stay connected to my heritage, seeing the live rock cod at the fishmongers, the smells from the Chinese herbalists, and watching the little old ladies inspecting the sayong choy while convincing my dad to let me buy a pack of haw flakes at the grocery stores. This year, I brought my daughter to the Chinese New Year parade. As she sat on my shoulders, watching Mimi Ho's kids dance in the streets, I was reminded how important the Chinatown community and culture are to the many generations of Chinese diaspora that call Vancouver home. Chinatown is a unique, special community that connects us to our culture, roots, and identity. It is not just a historical tourist area, but a vital neighborhood and a vital part of who we are. I'm concerned that Chinatown's culture, my culture, is being eroded, if not erased. As a father, I want my daughter to have the same opportunity and connections to Chinatown that I've had, and for her children and grandchildren to have the same. But it's even more important to local residents living in the area now, including First Nations, Chinese youth, and seniors who contribute to the culture and community. Many of its residents are poor or low income. This is their home. We see Vancouver's Chinatown being chipped away by neglect, avarice, and greed. Chinatown needs housing security for its full-time residents and a strong community to thrive. I'm concerned that the city of Vancouver is not listening to the community and not doing enough within its powers to help improve Chinatown for its residents in Vancouver. Has the city approached the federal government and Minister Duclos for funding? Minister of Parliament Jenny Kwan spoke earlier and said that this hasn't happened. Why? We're concerned the city is listening more to developers and moneyed interests than putting citizens of Chinatown first. Many people have made fortunes on real estate in Vancouver, while many others struggle to find and secure affordable housing and survive. 105 Keefer doesn't appear to benefit the direct community and the community at large much. 25 units are arguably affordable, as Jean Swanson noted, and is a pittance when there's still a desperate need. The rest will be luxury condos for open market investors and speculators. How does that benefit and serve the local community? I'd also like to call into question, and I'd like council to question, where did the buses that brought in almost 100 Chinese seniors here, and how did they find their way here on Tuesday? How did they pay for those red t-shirts in support of 105 Keefer and for those buttons? How come those seniors weren't even clear on what was going on and clapping and cheering for anti-105 Keefer speeches despite wearing red t-shirts that were in support of 105 Keefer Street? Council needs to have these facts before making its decision. We want to see better transparency on how and when CAC waivers were decided, how the cost of social housing and how the benefits were calculated. Was the land independently appraised before and after reviewing this proposal? If so, are these reports available? If not, why not? Has the city negotiated the best possible deal for Chinatown? It seems to me that the developer will profit nicely without making much of a direct contribution to Chinatown and its local resident community. It seems to me the government can do more for Chinatown than it's leading on. Mayor Robertson and Council, You stand upon the precipice of a decision that will shape the heart of this city. Your votes will determine the legacy that you will leave behind. Will you act with courage and integrity for Chinatown's future and dare to dream? Or will you facilitate the erosion and trivialization of Chinatown's contributions, paving the way for more rows of glass condos adorned with culturally appropriated dragons, devoid of the rich culture and history that came before? I'm here today speaking for the first time in my life in front of council because I owe a debt of gratitude to the Chinese Canadians who came here before me and created this Chinatown community. I'm thankful to be a Canadian citizen because they fought for the rights of Chinese Canadians to live here and to be treated fairly and as equals. For the right to vote. Voting, which is a privilege that many Canadians and Chinese Canadians in this city take very, very seriously. In this year of reconciliation, Honourable Mayor and Council need to support Chinatown, its residents and the community. Vote for their best interests and reject this proposal. Thank you.
Thank you.